Now let's do the first 4 bars of the head of Miss Jones. Starts on F major 7, which is grabbed 3rd fret bar and then a bar here with this finger on the 5th fret, the G, B, E. My thumb is on the root of the chord, in this case that's the D string. So I'm just plucking the 4 highest strings. Then there are a couple of what I call connector notes. Playing chord melody jazz, a lot of times you're playing a chord and then you do a couple connector notes. They're not really passing tones because they're considered very brief, but these notes keep the melody going as you change chords. So in this case, we're stating the melody. And that's on the B string, 3rd fret, 1st fret, 3rd fret. And then the next chord is your F sharp diminished. The way I like to grab diminished is really, it's a D shape, a regular D shape, but you do it starting on the B string with this finger. So it's 1, 2, and 1st fret here. And then I wrap my thumb around to grab the bass. That's your basic diminished 7, and because the thumb is on F sharp, it's an F sharp diminished 7. You can grab them like this, using the ring finger instead of the thumb. It's just a matter of personal choice. So, we've got the F major 7, to the F sharp diminished, and then we do a run up on the G minor. This is kind of fun. We do a G minor at the 3rd fret, which is basically barred straight across, however you want. I'm plucking the D, G, and B strings with my fingers, and the root here on the low E. Then we slide up. I'm just plucking with my fingers on the D, G, B. I make this kind of a shape, just like an F here at the 6th fret, 6, 7, and 8. And then slide that up too. So these are all chords in the scale of G minor. So this is really a G minor chord going up. And then we come to the C. This is the same C we did in the intro, the C13 at the 8th fret, 8, 8, 9, 10. And now a couple more connector notes. Just put the pinky down here on the 11th string of the B, and then 1st finger on the 8th fret there of the high E. So these are the first 4 bars of the head, and let's do them all together nice and slow. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Playing them all kind of straight quarter time. Once you get to know it better, you swing it a little bit. There are a couple other things. Instead of doing just the plain note, a lot of times I'll do an octave, because again you'll be playing this statement of the head several times. So I'll do an octave either here, which is one way to grab octaves. When you're finger picking, you can do it pretty easily. It's a B string, and then the corresponding octave note is 2 frets up on the A string. I pluck them with my thumb and ring finger, but really whatever works for you is fine. Another way to do the octaves is probably more popular, and that is you take a note on the A string and 2 frets up on the D string. So instead, in this case, instead of being like that, you do it here. So you would do the first 4 bars like this using that technique. Or like this. like to show a variety of fingerings because everybody's different, everyone is wired different, and you can take your pick. And there actually are subtle differences in the sound every way you do it. I mean, that octave sounds different, at least to me, than an octave played like this. And you may hear it, you may not. But anyway, at least you have a choice. So let's do the head again from the beginning. And then as you get more facile with it, or facile with it, you can start to swing a little bit. Which really just means varying the timing. Rush some notes, linger over others, and that's really what makes jazz in a large part, and it's really your call on all that. Whatever sounds good.